You know you've forgiven someone when you can learn to dislike the person, but you don't want anything bad to happen to them. When you are free to the point where you can just say, I'm good, I'm moved on with my life, you move on with your life, and I'm fine. That's true freedom. Where again, you can dislike them and you don't want anything bad to happen to them. And if you hear something bad happening to the person, you don't celebrate it. You actually hope that God gives them mercy. That is true freedom and liberation. The problem that we have is that the person caused us suffering and we want that person to suffer also. But forgiveness does not seek revenge. Forgiveness does not seek the suffering of somebody else. Forgiveness is the freedom to move on with your life and leave the person up to God in life and let God take care of them. You learn to be free. You learn to let God handle them. But our problem is we want the person to suffer. We want revenge, something bad to happen to the individual, but true forgiveness does not seek revenge. True forgiveness seeks mercy. True forgiveness seeks grace. Because how can I want God to forgive me when I want somebody else to suffer because they hurt me also? Jesus says that when you learn to forgive, that God can forgive you also. But if you can't forgive men of their wrong, how can God forgive you of your wrong? You're asking God to do for you what you're unwilling to do for somebody else. Learn to forgive. Learn to get out of that prison and leave the person up to God, and you live free. Forgiveness doesn't let the person off the hook. Forgiveness lets you off the hook and lets you move on with your life. Forgive, let it go, move on, and leave the person in the hands of God. God bless you. See you later.